Hi, writers. Today, we have a very important day in Writers Workshop. At least I think it's super important because today I introduce you to a tool that is going to help you with all of these amazing show and tell stories that you're writing. Now, we already learned that when we're going to do a show and tell, first we have to look and think. Then we draw whatever object we're looking at or thinking about. And we think about those shapes and we think about all of the details in the object so that our picture looks exactly like what we are trying to draw. That way, the reader knows what it is as soon as they see it. Then we start to write. And that comes right after drawing. We were trying to label our pictures and make sure that we are letting the reader know what each individual thing is. And you noticed that when I labeled my picture of my bird, I put in the beak and the picture and the candle, and we started labeling all around our picture. And then Mrs. Torres and I and our friend Marie told you, when you think you're done, you just begun. We told you, add more, put more in the background. Think about what does it do and where does it go, and add more to that background so that you fill up the whole page and so that your picture winds up being this amazing story right here on this page. Now, today, we're going to talk about the hardest part, or one of the hardest parts of doing this, and that's the writing part. Sometimes it can be really tricky. Sometimes it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, we got this, and sometimes it can be really tricky. That's when we start to use our tools. We want to be brave spellers, right? We want to be brave spellers. We might not know how to spell something, but we can certainly give it a go. We can certainly try our best, right? We can always give it a go. We can always try our best. We can always do the best that we can. Now, I can help because I have a tool that will help you become a brave speller. Okay, and this is it right here. It's nothing special, just a little piece of paper. And this is the tool. This is an alphabet chart. And on this alphabet chart, it has your uppercase letters and your lowercase letters. And it has pictures of all things that start with each one of those letters. And it helps us remember what sound each of those letters makes. Now, all of you know your letters and all of you know your sounds. So this chart is going to be super easy to use when you're stretching out those words to be a brave speller, right? So for example, I am going to show you that when I am writing more words, adding more to my picture and more to my words, I can also write down here on the lines, I can write a sentence. And I might write something like, this bird is special. Or, I know, my bird is special. So I'm going to write my, and I know how to spell my because it's on our word wall. M-Y spells my. My bird, bird, bird. I know it starts with a B, and I know how to make a B because Ben's name starts with a B, and I just know that that's B. B, bird. B. I'm going to stretch it out. Bird. Slow like a snail. Bird. I hear that Bird. Bird. And I have that word all there with all of the sounds that I hear, stretched out nice and slow. My bird is, I think you know, is. That's an easy peasy one, right? Okay. And then finally, I want to write special. I've never written special before. Let me try it. B. I know how to write the B. Which one says eh? I get confused between two of them sometimes. It's definitely the E. E, egg, eh. Sometimes I think it's the I, but because they're so close in their sounds, but it's definitely the E. Kind of sounds like that. So, I know Sun says I'm going to put the S because that sounds the closest, I think. Special. Oh. Here it's a ladybug. We know it as lollipop, right? Lollipop, lamp. We know it as lamp. Lollipop, lamp, ladybug. Oh, I can make that L. It's easy enough. Special. Huh, I did it. I tried my best. I was a brave speller. I checked my chart just to make sure. And I stretched out those words super slow like a snail, right? Turtle, snail, whatever you want to think about when you're thinking about stretching those words, just make sure you stretch them slowly if it's a tricky word, right? If you know it already, write it down. Be brave, write it down. But if it's one of those trickier ones, you can stretch it out. Stretch it nice and slow like a snail. Use your chart to help you, right? Use your sounds. You know those sounds. You've got them. Give it a go. Be that brave speller that you can be to add more words to your writing. Good luck. Off you go.